Oh look, I can't question their effort and intensity and ability to stay towards our structures and how we wanted to play tonight. Just our inability to be able to continue to play at that intensity, probably outside the contest in the last quarter, and probably we were starting to sniff it 5 or 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. They were just starting to get a few more uncontested marks and short kicks and stuff through us. So our inability to keep being able to run and have that probably cost us in the end.
Matthew, what was that moment when Hodge gets that mark that isn't a mark in the goal square
what stage was that at? In the
it's that point where then Hawthorn start getting a 3-0 surge.
Oh look, I actually, you obviously have a fair indication down the bench of how they're going. I probably thought the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the third quarter, when we gave one up 10 seconds to go, and I think we gave another one up with a minute and a half, not gave one up, they kicked them. But yeah, I thought that changed. We could have gone in to three-quarter time, 14, 15, 2 goals up, 15 points up, something like that, instead of even or a goal down. And, we had an opportunities, I suppose, like that in the first quarter, but, I think we kicked 4 goals, 10 in the second and third quarter. So the only thing, I spoke to the players about the way we went about our footy was very good. The way we went about against Adelaide was very good. That's what we have to do every week, and that's what we're striving for. So all the talk that's been around the football club this week and the last 2 weeks, that is how we have to play every week. And Hawthorn are a very good team. We're going to come up against some very good teams. We're going to come up with some teams that are where we're at with our education, our experience, and if we play like that, we'll win some games of footies, and clubs will actually respect us the way we go about it. So it's just our ability to keep in that routine and keep in that mindset of being able to play like that.
One of the things that happens now when that pressure on the premiership tables in the wrong direction
Yep.
is that clubs watch players become individual survival statistics, try to keep on with this.
Oh.
Check yourself against that.
We'll make sure our ethos that we're about, our playing group and our coaching group are very united and working well together to make sure that it stays strong as ever. So you do open yourself up to that when you start to get the balance of the win-loss. But I've got confidence this playing group are going to forge ahead, and as I keep saying, they're going to build a reputation and build some experience for themselves over the next 12 to 18 months. But it's going to be difficult, no hiding behind the fact of that. But this is how we have to play, and this is the intensity we have to play at AFL level at. And when we start to do that week in, week out, results will come our way.
Certain players get judged for what's known as potential. Have they been great?
Look, I think Hamish, from where he's come from what he's done pre-season, has been pretty good. And Travis's season, probably up until Christmas, no worries at all. Since Christmas, a bit uninterrupted. So they're still finding their feet fitness-wise. They're probably about now. They were expecting a big bunch out of them. They're probably missing the support of Cassisi and Thomas around on board with them too. But they're talented players. They're well driven. They're very professional. They want to be the best on ballers in the competition, but they can see where you got to get to be at that level. And at the moment, they're consistently not there like our other guys, but they'll get there. They got the belief, and we've got the belief in them.
What about yourself, Matty, coaching from the boundary line? Is that something you can see being of benefit?
I did it the first 2 rounds, so it was just being down there. Some grounds it's good and some it's not, I suppose. So look, you get a feel for how hard the players work, both teams, and how the game goes, and it's good to give them some instant feedback, which works for us. Is
that more important given that you have got such a young group?
It probably is. So look, I'll probably continue up till the bye, and we'll see how it works from there. And the players seem to give good feedback about it.
Your culture's been questioned all week. What's
Yep.
the response? Your culture among your players?
What was that, sorry?
Your culture?
Yeah.
Has been questioned all
Yep.
week. What's the response been from the players?
We were talking about, when we talk about our playing group, I keep going back to it, the way we played tonight is the way we need to play. And we play like that. That's what we're looking for week in, week out. But what we've had so far this season hasn't been that, and that's the consistency we look for, and that's what we've been talking about. So not the culture, it's the way we go about our footy, the intensity and the ability just to bring that week in, week out.
Has it felt like backs to the wall type scenario this week?
I wouldn't say that. It's felt like it's a big game coming around, and there's changes made. But there's a little bit of the backs to the wall when you're losing. No doubt about it. But you know, they remained pretty positive during the week, and by doing that, they produced the footy they did tonight.
It looked like you spread a lot better tonight.
Up until halfway through the third quarter, we did. I thought after that they were able to outspread us, and that's where they won the game.
But what do you put the finishes there? Not being able to nail the Gold Coast game, not finishing this one out.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be able to go full forward?
Look, I think we've got different players. You know, we had, I suppose, Schultz, his first game back for a while. Travis off a concussion, he's never dealt with that. Hamish is only, I don't know, the fourth, fifth time he's played. Probably the first time he's played 5 in a row for us. A very young back six, and our ability for a couple of big-bodied on-ballers that we're missing at the moment to complement that group. So that's probably where it's at. I thought Gold Coast was an inability not to outrun the game. It was an inability just not to keep our thought process on the game. But tonight I thought we definitely got overrun.
Have you had a chance to chat with Dave Rowan yet?
No, I haven't. No, he's done some cartilage damage to his, I think it's his right knee, the one he did when he used to play for Richmond. So it's they're certain, or pretty confident it's not a ACL. I think he's going in tomorrow to have the cartilage cleaned out. So an arthroscope on that, and so it'd be a month or 5 weeks or something like that.
Get anyone back next week?
Probably Cam O'Shea will come back. Matty Thomas, we'd be hoping.
How's Dom tracking?
Yeah, Dom's probably a week before the bye or a week after the bye, so he's still another month away. You know, Ben Jacobs has strung a couple together. Andrew Moore has, so you know they'll be around the mark depending how we pull up tonight.
Can Chad Corns and Jay Schultz play on the same side together?
Not with Daniel Stewart and Justin Westhoff. So yeah, we're going to sort out that balance. You know, I thought we need Daniel Stewart a fair bit tonight to support Brogues. And you know, Joe was just finding his feet after 7 weeks out. So yeah, I don't think he can play the 4 tools, but certainly 3 tools work for us at times tonight.
Matthew, what's your response to David King's thought that Chad should retire?
Look, I'm not really concerned about outside people's opinion. Everyone's got one. But you know, we worry about Chad. He's a proud man. He'll want to fight his way back into the team, no doubt about that. And you know, we've got to treat Chad. Chad's been a champion of our club, and we'll treat him with the respect that he deserves. Obviously, doesn't mean you get to play every week, but we'll treat him well and make sure he goes about it the right manner. But you know, I couldn't see Chad throwing in the towel after 7 rounds.
I think King's line is that the respect for Chad Corns becomes tarnished if he's dropped twice in a year, not playing.
Oh, he's only been dropped. He's only been dropped once. So Chad, he's going to play a part for us. We are a young development group with young key forwards who are going to get tired or injured, and he's going to play a role in that area there. So he'll, I would say, be a chance to play other games of footy this year. And there's a lot of players at the end of their careers, when coming towards the end of it, that don't play every game. And so Chad's a proud man. He won't throw in the towel.